first animal that we're going to look at
is in this little bag?
in this bag. So what do you think would be in a bag like this?
Snake.
Oh, that would be good.
You're not
that would
scared
be a
of
very
snakes,
good
though,
Oh,
are
I
guess.
love snakes. I say, oh, the apples.
Something a little bit cuter.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Is it real?
It is real.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, look at her little hands. Can I touch her foot?
Absolutely.
Oh.
So this is Nellie. She is a red kangaroo. She's about 6 months of age. At this age, she would actually start kind of doing little forays out of the pouch, you know, for protection, would come back and jump in mom's pouch. And they're going to go in and out of that pouch for probably up to about a year at times.
So they hang it. They're with the mom for about a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here's the crazy thing. At any one point in time, the mom could have 3 different babies at 3 different stages of life. One that's
Really?
probably out of the pouch but coming over and still nursing. One that is maybe a little bit younger than this, that's in and out of the pouch but still nursing. And then a brand new embryo that wouldn't be more than the size of like a jelly bean. She'll produce
Wow.
3 different types of milk to meet each of their individual needs.
And these are different at
That's
different times.
amazing.
That's really amazing.
They can't have more than one. Not like dogs where they can have like 5 puppies.
No,
at a
it's
time.
usually going to be one, but once again, they're being a marsupial. They're born still pretty much in an embryonic stage. A newborn red kangaroo a male is going to grow as tall as I am, weigh 200 pounds.
Wow.
Starts life about the size of a grape.
How big will she get?
She'll be a lot smaller than males, you know, probably about in the 5-foot range. Here, I'll tell you what, let's take a look. If you guys
She'll
come
be my
down-
height without heels.
Yeah. I'm going to see if Nellie wants to come out. Come on, big girl. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Here, Nellie, let's...
Oh,
Oh
Nelly.
my gosh.
Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly.
Now,
Hey,
if
Nellie.
you come down a lot of
Oh
times,
my gosh.
come up. Hi. Hi. Come up and give you a little hug.
Oh my gosh.
You want to get a little hug?
Can I get a kango hug? Kango hug.
All kangaroo kisses, too.
You're going to first base with Kelly right now.
Are you give
Yeah.
Ben some
Don't-
love?
I'm a New Yorker. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
She's
I know. No, back to
figuring
Kelly.
us
back
out.
To Kelly. All the way back to
Look,
Kelly.
oh my,
Now, it's
oh, I
hard-
want one.
No.
We shouldn't have them.
No,
They need-
no, none of these animals we're going to
know.
look at as pets. They're literally some of the worst animals you could ever imagine as a pet because
Yeah.
they're going to grow up, hormones and instincts are going to come into play.
Yeah.
If this was a male, being
It would
bottle
punch me in the
raised,
face.
Yeah, or kick you. And
Or
also,
kick me.
not a wild kangaroo, but these guys,
Yeah.
born and raised in captivity, they have no fear of humans. They'll interact
right.
with you the way they would with another.
Oh, no. Kelly.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, let's.
Back in the pouch, Nelly. The fur is
And
very
the-
interesting. It's a very
Yeah.
interesting color.
And the pouch is probably very comforting.
Yeah.
She feels safe.
Yeah, and she'll hop around for a little
You're
while.
so flexible.
And then she wants back in that pouch. She'll
Yeah.
ask. She'll come over and be like, hey,
She
where's my
went,
pouch at?
she went in full like somersault. into the
Yeah,
pouch.
she's precious. Why are her feet so big? No offense.
Well, you know, when they hop, it's an incredible way to get around. You figure in Australia, like, resources are very sparse. You got to go all the way over there for food, all the way over here to get
Yeah.
water. So this hopping motion, it turns out, is one of the best energy-conserving ways to do it. These
Right.
back legs are like big, giant muscles. So when they hop, those muscles come down like a coiled spring. The tail, the big, powerful tail, kind of compresses it further. And then when they release that energy, it just propels them forward. So in a single bound, they can cover 30 feet. They can hit 40 miles an hour. We had one female kangaroo. I was standing there one day. She hopped over me.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Boom, boom, right over me. It's incredible.
Yeah.
animal.
We love
Wow.
Nelly. Thank you so much, Nelly. Great
Nelly.
job.
I'm not part of your
I'm gonna
arm.
stick you
Thank
down
you.
here.
Now we're gonna head over here.
Oh.
This
Hello.
is just one of the public's most favorite animals. His name is Artemis. He is a 7-month-old two-toed sloth. Now, it gets a little confusing because you'll notice that he has 3 toes on his hind feet, and there is a 2-toed and a 3-toed sloth. These guys are two-toed.
Are they very curious?
Hey, what is that?
He is actually, don't let the slow movement fool you. They're very intelligent.
Right.
They very easily recognize us. Here, bring it a little bit closer. There you go.
It's a sloth, Kelly.
Oh.
He'll slowly, but he'll take it.
I imagine it's strange being like if you were attacked by a sloth.
Oh,
it's
it'd be
like,
very embarrassing.
I'm going to hit you.
Wow, look at his teeth, Ben.
Now, they will move faster. They have the capability of moving faster. He'll
he'll
help
hold
you
it?
out there. He'll hold
Oh.
it. Yeah.
I mean, it's the greatest thing ever.
Oh, you like grapes.
Why do
You're
you
a
think
healthy
people
little
love
eater.
sloths so much? They're like a fan favorite.
I think they just are looked at as such a easygoing, mellow
Yeah.
animal because they are so slow moving.
Right.
But, you know, they They are excellent swimmers, which people, wouldn't
really?
realize that, that they'll just drop out of a tree in the water. In the flooded season in the Amazon, it's the only way you can get from one area to another.
Wow.
These guys, they spend most of their time up in cecropia trees. That's one of their favorite foods, are the leaves from that particular tree.
Do they have weird bathroom habits?
In the wild, they'll go about once a month. They come down to the ground. They'll
Once
kind of
a
bury
month?
it
Oh,
once a
we have
month.
that in common.
Now, I wish that were his
probiotics.
protocol.
Need some fiber for you,
Yeah,
pal.
we're gonna get you
I'm
some
gonna get
probiotics.
the sloth some Metamucil.
Because he goes to the bathroom every other day. That's what I've seen with sloths. So
Right.
Yeah.
I wish that we had that problem with them going once a month.
Do sloths, some of them turn green?
On St. Patrick's Day, they're big partiers. No, just kidding.
They,
Yeah.
So in the wild, they'll have mosses and algae and lichens and beetles and moss that live in and on the animal. And there'll be sometimes even symbiotic relationships between the sloth
wow.
and those animals.
So they don't mind that.
No.
We want to talk about something that's very important.
Yes.
You know,
Like
the threats to wildlife.
Which are many in the world today. But at the root cause of most of it, it's habitat loss and destruction. You figure on this planet, there's technically, as big as it is, there's a finite amount of resources.
Right.
And we're all competing with it. And, humans are very good at probably taking a little bit more
At messing
than
up
everyone
everything?
else. And that is where these guys suffer the most.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. Habitat loss and destruction. And because of a growing human population, it probably is a problem that is always going to get worse instead of better.
Right.
right.
And what is ecotourism?
Well, I work with a company called International Expeditions. They're like one of the world leaders in ecotourism. Responsible ecotourism is the keynote, too. Because if you have a ton of people going into a wild area, it can quickly degrade that area. But when you do it responsibly, like they do, and they go to about 20 different countries around the planet, I'll be going to the Galapagos Islands. When you give value to these areas, by people coming there, paying to see these wild areas, it gives incentive to protect them.
Right.
Absolutely.
If
In a
there's a
safe
value
way.
to it,
They see them in a safe
we're
way.
going to make sure that it is
Absolutely.
protected and pristine.
Awesome.
As
man.
we should.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.